what's up, dude? Hold on, I can't hear you. Is this something with me? No, I can't. Can you hear me? Okay, I
Can
can't
you
hear
hear me
you.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Perfect. Yeah, dude. So something's wrong with my camera. I guess during the computer, volume 3. Guess when the move happened, I screwed up.
Okay.
I broke the computer. I guess I don't fucking know.
Okay, but you're settled in your new place now?
I am. I
All
am.
right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm all excited. How you been?
Good, man. Can't complain.
Good.
Hold
I got
on.
a good little slide for us that I'll be pulling up in 2 seconds. Sorry, I fell asleep. I passed the fuck out because I've not slept like an like a wink.
Yeah.
Because just the move and how stressful everything is, you know?
Yeah.
Here's the slide. Welcome, Snobs. We got Kevin Hawthorne joining us. We got DK here. So, DK, what's new with you, buddy?
I mean, same old. Still doing the thing. Got a couple new watches in.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it, really.
Not bad.
Yeah.
And ooh, my bad. And what new watches you have coming in?
So coming in, well, let's see, these have already come in, but I got Casio Royale with the steel metal mod,
Very nice.
and then straight from Japan, a Japan only Timex all metal digital Ironman.
Really?
Yep.
Why
And,
did they make one specific for different regions?
no idea. And then the one I'm rocking now, which this is actually a rebuy. So I had this watch a couple years ago, and I traded it for some reason. This is the Tudor chronograph, and God, like I traded it at the time, and it seemed like a good idea because I think I don't know, I was in a different mindset. I wanted to experience everything, and now that I've experienced everything, I kept thinking back on this one, and this was like the girlfriend from high school, right? You know, it's like, man, that was the watch that I genuinely liked. And so I couldn't stop thinking about it. But it was actually perfect because when I first bought this watch, I bought it for about $5,000 used.
Okay.
Now I bought it for $3,200 brand new. So it ended up being a better, like the smart choice to get rid of it and get a new one.
Not bad.
Yeah. So
yeah, nice looking watch. I mean, I think it's a great looking watch.
oh yeah, for sure, man.
You polished yourself, or am I losing that?
What do you mean?
Remember, you had one that I believe you polished something, or you?
Yeah. So I removed the mirror polish on the side.
Yeah.
And looking back, I kind of I don't regret it, but I'm like, yeah, it's better to just keep it original, you know.
Will you admit that you were just kind of bitching for no reason?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I do think that a tool watch should not be mirror polished.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind
That's
of
fair, but I feel like the reason why they do that is it adds so much light characteristic to the actual watch itself. You know what I'm saying?
Does it? I mean, I don't know. Sure, there's 20 ways to skin this cat here. I like a brushed finish. That's just me, you know. I don't know what it is. Like it just looks really clean, like a tool, you know. Like you don't want to get a mirror polished hammer, right? I like the brushed or like a mirror polished knife, you know. I like the brushed satin finish. It's just kind of it looks cooler to me.
Very fair.
Yeah.
So you out on the wrist tonight?
What's up? Yeah, I got that. I mean, I'll be swapping through all 3 of these watches throughout the day.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What's up, the Thelonious Monk?
Thelonious Monk. We were just on Traps Live earlier, like fucking a minute ago. So it's good to see you here.
Great to see you here. Thank you so much, Thelonious, for joining us today. What's on the wrist? We'll start with that. So we got a Tudor already. We've got this, which I just acquired from a company. Let me make myself big. Sorry, just trying to get it. So this is one of those electricians. The electrician sends me their watches. Supposedly this gets you Bitcoin. I don't know how that. So you have like a thing that you put this on, like a little Apple Watch charger almost, and you can plug it into the computer, and supposedly somehow it gets you like a little bit of coinage.
Weren't you like their new marketing guy or something?
Yeah, so they actually ended up changing that. So was able to help them actually. I was going to be their U.S. distributor, right?
Uh-huh.
But I was way over my head, and they were asking me questions that I had no fucking clue the answer to.
Uh-huh.
I met this guy, and I actually was able to be the middleman liaison between them. So I got something from both of them, which is
Okay.
nice to introduce the two.
See, that's when you just act confident and pretend like you know what you're talking about, and then you'll figure it out later. Watch a couple YouTube videos, you know?
Well, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be in this new apartment if it wasn't for the guy that I introduced. So
Okay.
he's helped tremendously. I mean,
Nice.
let me I can go show you what he's given me just to show you. He's given me probably 160 watches to sell and whatnot,
Oh, hell yeah.
ranging from Tissot's, Longines to Timex's. It's crazy.
Okay.
So, be honest, I've been seeing a lot of posts about these. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're fun watches. They're funky. I mean, the only downside, truthfully to me, honestly, I'm going to put that in the review. Let me make myself big. Is well, there's two downsides. These lines sometimes, like, because you can see them barely now.
Uh-huh.
Like
I can see
during the day, these lines get really kind of in the way and hinder reading the watch. Because they're like bright green. And then I also wish there was more movement. Like they could have made these turbines move a little bit. I wish there was a little bit more funkiness to it. There was a lot they did a lot with it, but they failed when it came to making it actually like eye grabbing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? So much you could have done. So today, let me make myself small again. Forgive me, I'm not used to usually doing two screens, but hit remove. Today was a crazy day. Microsoft was down. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I saw that at midnight. There was a report, and
yeah,
for a second I was like, "Oh shit! Is this the end of times? Is this how it starts?" Because like all the flights were canceled,
yeah,
and then it was a global shutdown.
It was. I had no work, nothing. My girlfriend had no work. She works in a hospital. They had nothing to do.
I mean, it didn't impact me at all. And I think the saddest thing about all of that was my first concern was, are the watches that I have on order still going to arrive on time?
Priorities, of course. Yeah. And then, geez, shots fired, huh? What do you think about that? It's been a crazy week.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself on that.
Very fair.
Yeah.
And we did a wrist check. So we have a question of the day.
What was that about the washing your watch?
Huh? Oh, this is
it's just a meme. Okay.
Meme? Yeah.
Yeah.
Question of the day. Your grandfather gave you a Rolex, and 20 years later, you needed to get your girl an engagement ring. Would you sell it? Yes or no?
I mean, if you're asking me now, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you ask me a younger me, when I did ask my wife to marry me, maybe, because at the time I didn't really give a shit about watches.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like even, I don't know, I hold precious things kind of dear to me. So I feel like even if I didn't give a fuck about watches, like my grandfather gave me a pen, and I don't give a fuck about pens, but I still have it. He's still alive, of course.
I mean, yeah. So if my grandfather meant anything to me, then probably I would have kept it. But like I could give fuck all about my grandparents. Even my biological parents, I don't give a shit about them.
Oh wow. Okay. So this is I don't give a fuck about my family sort of thing.
Yeah.
Versus a sentimental thing. A little bit sentimental. I'm guessing you probably wouldn't sell something. Like if your wife gave you something, even if it was like a fucking blanket, you'd be like, I'm not going to get rid of this thing, you know?
Yep.
All right, we have a quick game. It's called Believe It or Not. Just little fun trivia questions, little fun trivia facts. We have 3 people watching. I'm going to make it as early because I'm drained. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be an early one today. But this game's Believe It or Not. You guys can play along in the comment section below unless you'd like to join us. Here is the link to join us. If you just click this link, you'll be able to join us like we have DK here. All right. What watch brand is third at making the most money per year?
Third.
Uh-huh.
A specific brand and not like a parent group.
It could be both.
Third. See, I want to say Swatch, but that seems too easy. So watch brand that is third. Okay.
It's gonna surprise you.
Let's say. I almost want to say JLC.
Nope.
Third. Well, I got to commit to an answer, so let's.
You do. Nope. Tenacious.
Okay, fuck it. Longines.
All right, locking in at Longines. Is it Thelonious? I can't even say it. Thelonious.
Yeah.
You're wrong too. Apple.
Oh God.
At $2.5 billion. We got Rolex number 1, Omega number 3, number 2, Apple at number 3.
Dude, but I mean, like, are we calling that a watch? Are we really calling a smart watch?
Specific watch sales make $2.5 billion, not the whole company itself. I'm guessing that's a little bit more.
I refuse to call, like, if somebody told me they were a watch collector and all they had were Apple watches, I would write them off. Like, those aren't watches to me.
I'll be honest with you. I have met someone who did that. They have like the Mark 1, the Mark 2. I don't know how they go, how many fucking iterations they have, but he was heavy into it. And I was like,
and I don't care how much that pisses somebody off. I could give a fuck less about that. It's like, I'm trying to think of a good comparison here. Like, I don't know. What is a good comparison? I'll think of something and then I'll blurt it out later on.
Blurt it out later on.
Yeah.
What celebrity has the most expensive watch?
Ooh. What celebrity? Michael Jordan. No. I know Michael Jordan has a pretty good collection. I know John Mayer also is a watch collector.
He is as well. This is one specific. I don't know if this guy's.
You know what? Post Malone.
Ooh, you're kind of on the right track. Kind of, I guess, gutta. Rolex. Sylvester Stallone. Nope. Floyd Mayweather, the billionaire, at $23.7 million.
Because I remember, I think Hodinkee did an interview with Post Malone, and he was talking about his $1 million watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is 23 of those, so that's pretty fucking tough. But yeah, you'd think it would be a rapper. This guy just kind of bleeds money, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's one month of fucking marketing for a boxing match.
Seriously, and the guy can't even read. You ever seen him read?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. He's making a shit ton of money, so whatever he's doing is working.
He doesn't give a fuck if he can read.
Yeah.
What about Cristiano Ronaldo? Didn't he get a custom green? I don't know if, well, according to my research, and not that I've done a lot of research on this topic, but according to my 3 minutes of making the PowerPoint, this was the most expensive. And then underneath it was, I forget, someone else that I had never heard of. All right. What watch was found in a couch? Famous watch found in a couch.
I'm pretty sure it's a Rolex.
Yeah.
It was a Paul Newman, wasn't it?
Paul Newman, dude.
Yeah.
Woman in Canada bought a couch for $25 at a thrift store.
Oh my god.
Dude,
if that happened to me, I don't know, like, what I would be thinking. I would probably go numb at that point, you know?
Dude, imagine being like that old lady, just being like, Alan, a little timepiece, having no fucking clue what she found.
She probably didn't even know what the fuck she had, though.
That's literally what I'm saying. She just, look at this nice little timepiece, you know? Just no fucking idea what's going on, you know?
Yeah. It's like that one guy who brought back, I think it was a GMT.
Antiques Roadshow?
Yeah. And then it turned out it was valued at $700,000. and I think sold even more than that or something like that.
The guy almost passed out. Remember?
Yeah.
He's like, I had this when I was in Japan in the war, or whatever the fuck, wherever the fuck he was. You know.
Yep.
What company offered a free watch to POWs? By the way.
Is it a luxury brand?
Tis a luxury brand. Strictly off their word of mouth. This luxury brand would give you a free watch if you were a POW.
What era?
World War II.
World War II luxury brand. Even if it's wrong, I got to commit to an answer. So come on, brain. God, I'm drawing a blank on all those watch brands from back in the day. I like.
All right, we have DK here with his final answer.
Oh man, the pressure just made it even worse. God, fuck. What was a brand that like existed back then?
There was a lot of them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's a fuck ton. Nothing is coming to mind. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here.
Rolex.
Oh, what? That's such a cop-out answer.
We got Boris batting off here. What's going on, Boris?
What's going on, man?
Noises. What's going on, Jibbo?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. What's up?
Good. Despite Microsoft going down, I think I can get on here tonight, maybe.
That's shocking, considering you can't get on normal days. Yeah, because of their reliability and endurance, many pilots in the British Royal Air Force used Rolexes during World War II. Seeing the value, these watches were often taken by Nazi soldiers. Rolex, in return, offered replacements to prisoner of war just based off only their word, causing Rolex to become a symbol of POWs.
Yeah.
All right, this one's for everyone. Which watch is mentioned the most in music?
See, I want to say Rolex, but then that's also a cop-out answer. So maybe Hublot or Richard Mille?
AP.
AP, okay.
30 times a year, roughly. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but
yeah.
30
Do you find AP, like the Holy Trinity watch brands, like attractive? Do those watches appeal to you?
To be honest with you, they all look the exact same. Like this one looks the same as every other fucking one they ever put out.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't like them just because I'm poor, but like AP, VC, they like what's the other one? Longa. None of those watches appeal to me. Like I don't find them. Who knows? Maybe if I had $1 billion, I'm sure I would buy them just for shits and giggles. But the aesthetic doesn't like pull me in.
VC gets me a little hard. I like VC, but no, you're right. AP is not my. Patek is up there for me though.
Yeah.
Like Dion said, I like the whatever it is, the Chrono-Lunar, whatever you want to call it, the thing that has like every fucking complication.
Like, I don't know. I feel like the highest level that really appeals to me is the Rolex 1908. And I know that's a super lame, boring fucking watch, but that's like the top of what I'm willing to go, of what like aesthetically appeals to me. And then everything else is, I don't know.
I would tend to agree. Like, I personally think that if I was a multi-billionaire, like $1 billion just fell in my lap today, I don't think I'd spend more than 30 grand on a watch. I really think that at that point you're just being a douchebag,
don't get me wrong. I would 100% buy an AP or a VC. I'd rock the Nautilus or the Aquanaut or whatever the fuck, the VC overseas, but it would just be for shits and giggles and not because I genuinely enjoy the way that it looks.
See, I couldn't do that. I think I'd be the cheapest, stingiest billionaire you've ever met. I'd be like, I wouldn't even tip certain waitresses. Like, that's how stingy and schmucky I'd be, I think.
Yeah.
What was the 10th most popular watch in the world? What is the 10th most popular watch in the world?
10th most
10th
popular
most
watch.
popular watch in the
Yep.
world.
This is the brand and the watch like model.
Oh, we got to come
10th
up with a model too, eh?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
The Timex exhibition.
Rolex guessed Casio. We got Boris guessing Timex Expedition.
Hmm. I would say it would be some kind of Timex or Armatron.
Timex or Armatron.
I
We
think it's
got-
going to be like a cheaper brand.
You're wrong. Tag Heuer Aqua Racer is the
Oh
one.
wow. Okay.
Gonna list top 10 list with the Aqua Racer that has its search volume of 33,100. The
Dude,
entry level price watch.
I love Tag Heuer watches.
They are quite nice, aren't they?
I don't really like current Tag Heuer, but I like early 2090s era Tag Heuer.
Well, I think the problem with Tag Heuer is you spend all that money for nothing, in my opinion. I mean, you can get nowadays, like, an Aqua Racer from the early 90s for what, $500, $300, but like to go and
Right.
get one new, it's absolutely mental money for no reason.
Yeah, but I mean, in that aspect, it is also a blessing in disguise because just don't buy new. Let the other people buy it, let the market and hype die down, and then when the prices fucking crash, that's when you come in, as like a savior to the seller, and then you buy the watch from them, because they're always willing to negotiate, and that's what makes it so great.
That is fair. That is fair.
Yep. The watches. What's
What?
that? No, I was saying
I
the
just-
watches that don't lose value, they're not fun to buy because nobody's willing to haggle and negotiate,
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
that ruins the experience.
That's fair, but I also
Yeah.
think that there's something to having if you're going to spend the money, at least have it.
Well, no, like what I'm saying is once the values have already died, and then you spend the money. So like you're not spending $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. You're spending $2,000 and less.
That's true.
Yeah.
I would probably get a Monaco though. I do like the Tag Heuer. The Monacos are cool. I've almost bought one like so many times.
Hmm.
All right, new apartment. So I'm going to give you a quick apartment tour now that I got everybody here. This is where I lived before. This is little pictures. Let me make it big. So I glue up real quick. If you can't see, let me make myself. 1 second. How to make it full screen. Yeah, this is the apartment that I had previously. Carpet, kind of garbage. Let me get rid of this. Jesus Christ. As I drop my computer. How do I flip the camera on these damn things?
You got to go onto settings, I think, and then from settings, camera. I think there's a drop down menu in camera, and that will give you the option to switch which camera you're using.
All right, let me make myself full screen. So here we are at the desk area. Here, I'll enter in from the. Here's the whole apartment right here.
Okay, there you go.
So you enter in, and you got a nice little living room.
Oh, nice, dude. That's perfect for two people.
Dude, it's so nice. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm fucking in love with this place.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have central air, but we're on like 6th floor, so it doesn't
That's
really.
it, eh?
What do you say, Jimmy?
I said, so that's it, eh? You got a hot plate and
And then here's the kitchen. I did the whole
all I
box.
can see is a desk and a television set.
Can you see it?
That couch folds out into a bed.
I see a dirty mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
This is the kitchen that I did the backsplash for.
All right.
Here's the bathroom. Little design. Shower shelving. Mirror. Stay resistance.
Oh, nice. Is that a mirror on the ceiling?
That is a stars.
Okay. All right. Looks clean, man. Looks clean. Hell yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Nice, man. Looks good.
What is that?
Looks good.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let me flip the camera back. Or why did you mute yourself?
Who, me?
Is there lag?
I didn't mute myself. I got knocked off and had to reconnect.
Are there two voices, or am I losing it?
No,
There
it
was
looks
an
nice.
echo, but now it's gone.
All right, good.
Yeah. Oh well, no, now it's back.
Oh shit.
So your Snob. Okay, so turn off the volume on your Snob on your phone.
Yeah, I did turn up the volume.
Okay, so then the mute should go away.
The only
Well,
thing is it won't go all the way down. It only goes down to like this much.
Okay, that's why it's. I mean, it's fine. It's not like disruptive.
Closet shelf lights. Dude, I had to put the closet shelf lights in. I'm such a douchebag. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I mean, the only shitty part is the AC doesn't work, so I do get AC units, but could be worse. And then that's it to now. And then that's the end of the presentation. So what's been new with you guys?
Let's see. Not much. I've been doing a lot of travel to Europe.
Nice.
So, like Austria and Norway. I'll be heading back there again soon.
Nice.
Just doing, doing stuff and things. I guess as far as the channel goes, same stuff,
Yeah, dude. I've been so tough to do the videos. It's so tough, right?
Yeah, I saw a few things.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of straying away from, like, I'll still do reviews, but I'm heading more towards a lot of like heavily opinionated things, just because it's easier and it's more fun.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I been backed up with reviews,
Yeah.
Question, grab a watch and ask if you've ever heard of this brand, because I've never
heard of watches in Norway.
What's that?
I said, did you find any watches in Norway?
Yeah. So, surprisingly, you take for granted how much cheaper things are in America, because like Norway, their prices aren't good at all. They're actually terrible. But they do have some Norwegian brands that are like, yeah, but they're like more expensive in Norway than they are in America. Yeah.
Well, they have a pretty good economy there.
Yeah.
So their people are relatively wealthy.
I would say cost of living.
I think they don't have as many classes of people.
Yeah, I mean their average.
Go ahead.
Their median income is pretty similar to America. I think their average salary is about $50,000 to $60,000 a year. But I think with that they get universal health care. I'm pretty sure they get universal education. I'm not 100% sure on that. We lost him.
Dude, he's got the best Wi-Fi.
I know. His Wi-Fi literally has to travel around the earth in the wrong direction and back.
Have you ever heard of this brand before? Clark?
Clark.
They don't pay for
no, Glurk.
Hold on.
Clark. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, they don't pay for a military or anything.
Clerk. No, I've not.
I like the Arctic Circle video you sent though, where it was like midnight and sunshine.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
trippy. Man.
yeah.
Yeah. Here, let's look this up. Clerk watches.
Yeah, dude, I never heard of them before.
Pull up my screen.
Yeah.
Where'd you hear about this?
Well, I just got one to sell.
Like for the store, or just for like you bought it for yourself?
No, like the guy who I introduced gave me it to sell.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, they've got watches that are COSC certified.
Yeah.
So
I never heard of the brand before.
they actually look pretty solid.
Pre-owned, they go for, pretty pennies.
The one that you have is the GMT?
No, I've got the Power Reserve.
Okay, so there's this one. I don't know. They seem kind of like weird. I mean, their website isn't secure, which is weird. So
Weird.
and all of their pictures are, 3D renders.
Yeah.
But I mean, you physically have one. Yeah. Huh. Well, I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, they're funky. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not cheap, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what you showed looks pretty solid.
Yeah, they're huge though. Clerk.
All right.
Been around since when?
Founded in 1874.
Oh wow.
I wonder, is this one of those Invicta things where like it was founded initially and then taken over by a modern brand?
Probably.
Yeah. Dude, I would love for Invicta to pursue their like old school style designs,
Yeah, dude, I think they'd have a hit on their hands.
Oh,
Especially
for sure.
if they brought them, like, because all the people make fun of, whenever they make fun of Invicta, what are they making fun of? The size.
Yeah. Well, so I guess in their defense, though, I also think a lot of Invicta fans are just lazy. They don't advertise, like, they don't show off their watches in a positive way.
Yeah.
And like they don't take the time to like show the reasons why they like it. They just say like, "Oh, I like it," and fuck you for not liking what I like. Well, like that's not how communication works, dude. Like if you want to show the world why you like it so much, take some time and energy to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's why I started my channel, because I was so sick and tired of people shooting on certain watches that I thought were good, like my Invictas. So I was like, let me try and at least show them in my own way why these things are good, and not just tell them that it is.
Yeah. Look up IWC Mark X, Mark 5 or whatever.
IWC. Well, which one? There's a bunch.
IWC Mark X. I don't know. Blue.
Okay. Why? What about it?
I don't know. That's what Thelonious says is up there for him.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
dude.
nice.
The Mark line is nice. I freaking love any flavor of the Mark. So like, because there's like different iterations of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's just a simple, solid ass watch.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd pay, what is that, $6,000? Yeah, I don't know if I'd pay $6,000 for that, but it's nice.
Yeah, but I mean, you can find these. They do well on the secondhand market as far as for the buyer's market.
Okay.
Maybe not so much for the brand new, but if you're willing to go a couple years older.
Uh-huh.
So, like, for example, the perfect example is the IWC Engineer. Stay signed out. So MSRP is fucking ridiculous, right? $12,000.
Yeah.
But if we're willing to go back a little bit back in time, here's an older model, which to me still looks just as good.
Yeah.
For $4,000, which is still, that's not nothing to
Bad in my ear.
yeah, nothing to scoff at, but it's better than $12,000.
That is true.
Yep. Yeah. I have this struggle with the term value.
Yeah.
I feel like the watch community prioritizes value so much, but it's such an impossible thing to define, you know?
Like you mean price specifically?
No, just I don't know. Like there's so many things that go into value. Like people always say for the value or value for quality or whatever, and it's like, what does that mean? You know, are you just saying that based on your comfort level of affordability, it's a good value? You know, like it's every watch has the capacity and potential to be a piece of shit garbage, is what I'm saying. So like, I guess just focus on what you can afford and what you enjoy, and
This
that's
Clark
it.
on the wrist actually looks kind of nice. Let me show you.
Yeah, it does look good.
I never put it on. Looks solid.
Yeah, it's got. I like the what is that? It's octagon.
Yeah.
Or, no, is that one,
Hexagon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, it's got that octagonal kind of like stop sign shape to it.
Yeah, it kind of grabs your attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I recently DJ'd a country music star's wedding, which is kind of cool, on a yacht.
Okay.
And she's like, "Y'all gotta come to Nashville." So I might be going to Nashville to DJ the actual like party.
Nice.
My question is, any of you have experience? I had a Laco, and I sold it off. I wasn't wearing it as much as I wanted to wear it. Although I didn't have the automatic. I had a quartz.
Let's see.
It just didn't do anything for me. I don't think I'm a pilot watch person just because I don't give a fuck about planes. You know?
I mean, I think a majority of people don't give a fuck about planes. It's more like it's a romantic thing, you know?
Yeah, even that I don't give a fuck about planes. Like I never once been like, I wish I could fly. I wish I could fly like as a superhuman, but I don't wish I could fly like as a pilot.
Yeah. So I don't like Flieger watches. So like the old school German World War II style watches, but more just like conventional pilot watches. Like so this Laco right here, that to me that looks nice. But when you look at like, let's see, and I guess that Laco technically is a Flieger, but there's like a specific type of Flieger watch that I'm not a fan of. It's got like this huge ass crown. I guess kind of something like this.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It almost kind of looks pocket watchy.
Yeah, and I get that, like that's the point, and I understand the appeal for it. It's just not for me.
That's fair.
Yeah, but like this, I like this. This is kind of like it's almost like a field watch. You know, it kind of looks like a Zen 556.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely love the Zen 556.
Why have you? I've heard you mention the Zen a couple times. Why have you pulled the trigger?
I have. I had the Zen before. I got rid of it because I wasn't feeling the dial. It was oh fuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the dial that I had, the dial that I wanted was black, but the AD didn't have black. They had like this bluish purple, and it was really more purple than it was blue. And like it was beautiful, but it was too much for me. You know, I'm very boring. I like a black dial, and so ultimately I just couldn't connect with it. But yeah, they're good watches.
Are they in-house?
No, I think they're Salida based. Let's see.
Now, does that make or break you buying a watch in-house or no? No.
Granted, in-house doesn't mean shit to me. A good in-house means something to me. So like, you know, but if it's not in-house, I don't care. That might actually be a selling point for me. Now, if it's a Salida movement or an EDA movement and they're trying to sell it to me for $5,000 or like $4,000, and I'm like, okay, you're out of your goddamn mind. You know, you're basically just selling me snake oil.
That's fair.
Yeah, the movement is a Salita 200.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the problem in the Swiss industry. These like $1,000 to $3,000 watches, they all have these fucking generic Salita movements, which they're good, but there's nothing special about them. But everybody thinks like, oh, it's a Swiss movement, you know, and $3,000 is okay. It's like, yeah, but it's not really. I mean, if you accept the fact that you're getting ripped off, then that's fine. But if you think you're getting something special, then you're just an idiot. Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, what's your plans tonight or today? I guess what time is it over there? Is it 3 hours behind?
Yeah, it's 5. So I don't know. My kid's in gymnastics right now, so when they get back, I might take them out and do something.
Not bad.
We'll see. We just finished The Boys yesterday, the season finale for The Boys.
With your kids?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's a fucking tough show to show the kids.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you follow The Boys?
I did. I watched all of it up until this season. I haven't gotten to the new season yet, but
Okay.
I will want to get a little bit better.
The new season is frustrating. Like, so if you follow liberal media,
yeah,
they're gonna say like, oh, the far right can't accept the fact that they're being made fun of in the last season.
yeah.
And it's like, no, it's just shitty writing in the last season. So like, do you know Frenchie?
Yeah.
So you know how he's like basically in love with that Asian chick?
Yeah, the girl who's soup.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, in the last season, they're not a thing anymore, and he's gay. Which, like, I don't give a fuck if he's gay, right? I give zero fucks which hole he goes into, or which hole, or what holes he lets people go into him, right? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But they spent the first 3 fucking seasons establishing this relationship with Kimiko. And then all of a sudden, for whatever fucking reason, he's gay for this other dude in the beginning of the last season, and it's like it ruins the flow.
Yeah.
And then the black guy Mother's Milk, I guess he lost a bunch of weight and he like shaved his beard, and he doesn't look the same. So it's like you're watching the show, the story that you fell in love with like different characters, and it's hard to get into.
Even Starlight looks different. Her fucking face is so much plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And it is just kind of shitting on right-winged people the whole time.
And I get that. That's fine, right? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's all a joke to me.
Yeah.
But the reason why I didn't like it was because so much changed from the previous season. And so when you're starting it, like one thing that will kill a show for me is if like they switch actors and then it's like a new person playing the same role. And so that's what it felt like in the beginning. But if you stick with it, it kind of settles out and it gets better.
That's good. I can't stand like American Horror Story. I loved American Horror Story. Then I watched the second season and it's like the same people playing different. And I'm like, I just remember liking you as whatever. Now I can't get over you're someone completely different. You know, like I can't get over that. You know. Like
you remember that show? I don't know if you saw it. This was like in the 2009 era, Spartacus.
No.
Oh god, it's a fantastic fucking show. I think it was on Stars. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I recommend it. You would like it. It's like it's fucked up. It's violent. It's like erotic, but like the writing is really good.
Okay.
And then he actually, so it's kind of a tragedy because the actor in real life gets cancer and he dies after the first season. And then, so as much as I love the show, I could not continue it because it's a completely new character playing the same guy. And I was just like, man, it's kind of a bummer.
That's how they did. You ever seen Black Sails, the pirate show?
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it.
There's like he's not the main character, luckily, but he's like a supporting character. And he was like this guy who was like a nerd in the show, kind of like a nerdy pirate, if that makes sense. He just kind of does all the math for like what they take in and what they sell things for. And he gets cancer and dies in real life too. So they replaced him with a guy who literally looks identical to him. Like there's like one nose hair off, and you can like see it in some light, and you're like, wait a minute, is that doesn't look like, there's something different about him.
Yeah.
And they like shave his head to make him look like, because like it was just you know, and then you look it up and it's like, yeah, the poor guy fucking dies, you know.
Yeah.
But they did a good job replacing him. Like it's like you can't even really tell unless you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Good rip. The new play. You just missed the apartment tour.
It looks good, Joe. Billy's finally growing up.
I finally am in a real place. Well, Rip's lost on my old place.
Yeah.
So
How's the wife like it?
yeah, she's like, you know, it took her a little while to get adjusted and move in, but she's finally happy. It doesn't feel like home yet. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it does. It takes a while.
Yeah. It
It
feels like
feel-
I'm in a hotel and the vacation's gonna be over soon.
Yeah, it feels like you're sleeping on like the other side of the bed, you know, and it just doesn't. Yeah.
I'm sleeping on the right side of the bed. The bed's not the problem. It's just when I go out to go relax, like on my couch, I'm like, I don't
No.
feel like-
I'm saying, like, have you ever slept like so? Normally, you sleep with your head by the headboard.
Yeah.
But like, just say one night you sleep with your head where your feet normally are, and it just feels weird, you know,
I
like
see what you're saying.
yeah.
The Zin 903 is a half price Navitimer.
Okay. I think the Navitimer is kind of super fancy, isn't it? What is the Zin 103?
The Navitimer is nice. I really want one.
I do like Breitling.
Oh,
The Breitling that I want is like an older Colt.
okay.
Let's see, what's the 103? Okay, so this is the 103,
Yeah.
I guess standard, 103 classic.
Well, they all kind of look. They don't
I
really look.
I like this one.
It is nice, but they don't really look. I mean, to me, Navitimer just has such a look to it. Like this is going for it, but it just doesn't have that.
Oh, sorry, 903, not 103. Shit.
Oh.
Where's it at? God damn it! I don't want to search through these fucking. Just give me the list of the fucking model numbers. God damn it! You know what? Google Zin 903.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay, I see that. I can see that.
I get it now.
Ooh, that is nice.
That's sharp.
How much is a Navitimer?
Probably around the same price. Pre-owned. Early 2000s.
Okay. Yep. About 4,000.
Yeah. They do a good job with their packaging. Really, deal of the month. I got a brand new $1,000 Hamilton for $200. You're shitting me. Very good, man.
This is the one that I would want.
Join the live and show us. I'd love to see you, Hamilton. I got Ripsaw. It was his birthday coming up in August. So I got him a piece of coal from the Titanic. He loves Titanic stuff. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's nice. This is when you want to get the Colt.
I just like it. The way that it looks, simple.
I've had the Colt, but to me, it just didn't feel Breitling-esque, if that makes sense. I can't explain it. I had the Colt, and then I had the.
Is it too like entry level for Breitling?
It was not even that. It just felt. So I had a Colt, and I had I forget the name of it, but it was it just felt it had some weight to it. It had this feeling to it that I got what I wanted, and that Colt to me just felt chinky, if that makes chintzy, whatever you want to call it. Not chinky. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's funny that my coworker was like talking shit one time because we were playing sports, and then like he was calling me like the weakest link or something, and I was like, "Are you trying to tell me that you found the chink in your armor?" and then he was just like, "No, that's not what I'm saying, man." And I'm like, "No, it's cool. I see what you're saying."
Like the band didn't feel sturdy. Like what I liked about the Breitling I had was the glass was so clear there wasn't a glare on it. You could almost touch the dial. That's how fucking clear it was, and it was so sexy to me.
Which one was the one you had? The emergency?
Well, no, I didn't have the emergency. I had the Breitling Avenger Seawolf. That's what it was.
Breitling. See, it's weird though because there's like the Breitling Avenger, and like some of them share the same case with the Colt. And then like there's like a Super Ocean that kind of has the same, I don't know.
It's a little bit close to the Colt, but it's got a different look to it. So Avenger Seawolf 2, I think, is what I had. And then look at the image.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh.
I think it's supposedly go 3,000 feet, but that had some.
Dude,
That
I
was
like it. I mean, it looks very similar to what I like, but this
It
looks
does.
like fucking like a tank.
It is a tank, and what I liked about it was the dial was meticulous. Like,
Okay. This might God damn you.
sorry, I got a new one.
that is nice. This might have to be my next like goal.
I'm telling you, dude, I regret selling it, but that thing was top notch, one of the best watches I owned. I mean,
Dude, I like that. I like the contrast. So the red, black, and white.
yep.
Don't take this the wrong way, but it almost looks like the Hugo Boss Nazi uniform. And I always thought that was the cleanest look ever. So
it really is, dude. Dude, Nazi uniforms are the best.
like, okay, we can all agree that we think Nazis are bad, but we can also agree that the Nazi uniform was fire.
They were fly, dude. I wish it wasn't like inappropriate to wear one because that look is.
Yeah, with the pockets that kind of like come out like you're.
I just want the silver eagle, man. That's all I want. The silver eagle.
Oh man,
what's up, Rip? Trap, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's see your hand.
I'm also kind of jaded though because like I have to wear the U.S. Navy uniform, and for like the last 40 years they look like a fucking bull dyke lesbian has been designing them. So it's just like the worst.
Oh man.
DK, do you still have a scarf, a handkerchief?
Full dyke lesbian.
Yeah. Well, you mean you're talking about the neckerchief?
Yeah.
No, that's for E6. So the ranks, you only wear that up to E6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that looks like 3 steps away from being a Boy Scout uniform, like
or a Japanese schoolgirl uniform.
Yeah. All right, Rip. Let's see your Hamilton. Let's go, buddy. Oh, nice. Is it blue lettering?
Yep.
That's fucking sharp, dude.
Okay.
Where'd you pick that up?
On Whatnot.
Nice.
My fucking guy. I'm so glad I showed you that, dude. And it's automatic?
Oh yeah.
Fucking sweet, dude.
That's real nice. What's the name of that watch?
You know what? I forget.
Jimmy, my son with the Nazi officers. Oh yeah, I saw your son with the Nazi officers. My wife almost killed me. What are you looking at?
It's called a Zermatt Special Edition.
Zermatt, like ZERMAT?
MATT.
MATT Aviator.
Special
Wait, what was your?
Oh shit!
There we go. What was your son doing with Nazi officers? What am I missing here?
Jimmy is part of this group. I don't know what they're called, but
is it 3 letters?
No, boys, no. They just basically reenact war things.
Okay. There we go. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's sharp.
Nice.
That is fucking sharp. Look at Ripsaw joining the big boys over here. Pretty soon, this guy's gonna have a collection of fucking Hamilton. Then he's gonna move on to Rolex.
No, you know what happened?
What?
I was just surfing through Whatnot one night, and I came across this guy doing watches, and he was raffling off 15 mystery boxes.
Okay.
Okay. One of them had this watch in it. Well, didn't I pick the right box?
Mm-hmm.
For $200.
What else was in the mystery box? Anything else?
No, there's only one watch per box.
Oh,
were all the boxes $200?
Yeah.
Damn. So what if you got what if you spent $200 for a $50 watch?
No, he had a floor and a ceiling. So the floor watch was at least worth $400.
Okay.
And the ceiling, this was the ceiling watch.
Okay.
You lucky son of a gun, huh?
Yeah, and I wish I waited because as the show went on, he dropped the price down to like $165 per box.
Woo!
Dude, man.
You probably wouldn't have gotten it. You wouldn't have got lucky.
Dude, now is the time to buy secondhand because people are getting desperate.
They are.
Well, this isn't even secondhand, it's brand new.
Oh shit.
Tags, huh?
Okay.
Full kit?
Yeah.
Rip?
What's that?
Is it full kit?
What do you mean by that?
Like
it
box
came,
papers,
yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
box
Wow.
papers, everything, warranty card, all that stuff.
Good for you, man.
Dude, speaking of Joma Shop, so I actually had an interesting interaction with them this last week.
Okay.
So they sell luxury watches, right?
Yeah.
And they sell pre-owned luxury watches. But I've had I had one negative experience with them buying a luxury watch. Actually, it was this one. So not this specific one, but the same exact model. So they had one for sale pre-owned, and I ordered it, right? Because the price was like too good to pass up.
Yep.
It arrived, but it didn't arrive from Joma Shop's headquarters. It arrived like direct straight from Europe. So I think Joma Shop was just the middleman with the transaction.
Okay.
And they basically advertised the condition based on what the seller is telling them the condition is without ever getting their hands on it. So when it arrived, like it showed up, it wasn't even in the cushion, like it was just like on its side, upside down in the box, which like it's not a big deal to me, right? Whatever. But it had none of like the plastic or anything on it, none of the tags, and then because like they'll put their own little plastic on it. When I looked at it and inspected it, there were scratches all. It was advertised as excellent to like mint condition, which that means it's pretty much fucking brand new, right?
Yep.
But this one it was unacceptable, right? There's a certain level that I'm willing to tolerate, but this was like I wouldn't even like this is worse than fucking just throwing it out the car window on a fucking highway, you know? So I mean, no harm, no foul. I was able to return it and get my money back. But so that's like experience one. So now come this past week, I'm looking through Joma Shop. They've got another Tudor for sale at a decent price, right? Pre-owned. So fortunately I have a direct contact with somebody that works at Joma Shop. So I reached out to him, I called him, and I was like, "Hey, man, like, no big deal, but can you just confirm that you actually have this watch in hand, because of what happened to me last time?" And I was like, "Because you're advertising it as excellent, but Joma Shop excellent means nothing to me anymore." And so he like used his connections and like found out the condition of it, and he's like, "Yeah, no, this watch is covered in scratches." So I'm like, okay, so you guys are just advertising this watch pre-owned as excellent, and they're not, and you have no idea. Like you literally have to dig in to figure out what the condition of your pre-owned watches are.
That's bull.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I've never dealt with Joma Shop before. If you get it and it's not as advertised, will they take it back or no?
Yes, they will. So
okay,
there's a caveat to that. So with that kind of stuff, they put a special wrap around it. And it says clearly on it, if this wrap or if this like tag is removed, any returns are void. So you absolutely cannot do anything to the watch aside from taking it out and inspecting it. And if it's not in the condition that they advertise, then put it back in. Don't even touch it. Don't even look at it. Just put it right back in and close up the box, and then just. But
how can you inspect it in the plastic? You can't inspect it in the plastic.
I mean, you can see through it. You know, you can see it's not like completely covered, right? The shapes and stuff are kind of still out there. Now, against Joma Shop, when that did happen to me the first time, it was a several day battle for me to get my full refund.
Wow.
Okay.
So like they would not refund me the cost to ship it back to them. And I was like, no, that's bullshit. I would not have to spend this money to ship it back to you if you guys just send me the right fucking watch in the first place.
Right.
And then so the person was just giving me like talking back, not really being disrespectful, but just like not giving me the time of day. And I finally had to go through a separate line of people to do that. So
yeah,
overall, it left a sour taste in my mouth. You know, I'm not completely boycotting Joma Shop, but I'm a lot more cautious with them.
Well, after that experience, why wouldn't you be? You know?
Yeah, but like to be fair, in their defense, they are good when they do sell like new stuff.
Yeah.
So if they say it's in stock and they have it available and it's in their warehouse, then like they are one of the best shops to buy from.
Okay.
For that watch that they're advertising.
Do you ever buy on Reddit?
Do I have no what?
You ever buy watches on Reddit?
I've never actually. Yes, I have purchased on Reddit. I do most of my selling on Reddit. It's a great website.
So what is r.watch exchange?
Yep, that's the subreddit, and it's got a really good system of confirming your basically checking out the reliability of the person you're dealing with.
Okay.
Yep.
I would sell on Reddit, but my Reddit's all about porn, so I don't want people to know.
Yeah.
It's my kink page, you know.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Reddit's perfect for that. It's how you can look at porn without actually going to a porn site, you know?
Dead serious. Like, it's always blurred out, so like you can see, like you're like, all right, let me see what I'm looking at, just in case it pops up.
What I like it looking at Reddit is like Chinese factory accidents, like accident videos.
Oh, that must be a riot.
Oh, dude, it's messed up. They have very low quality, quality assurance methods over there. Oh.
Well, Billy, when did you finish moving in? Last weekend?
Wednesday this week.
Oh, so you've been busy the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
I have been very busy. It was more just like, hanging things and shit like that on Wednesday, like making sure all the Alexa shit works. But
So how'd that thing mount to the ceiling go? Good?
dude, you want to see it? Can I show them one more time, DK? I know you already seen it.
Yeah.
Let me settings, camera. All right. So Joe, here's a little tour again. Sorry.
Okay.
I see it again. But here's the desk area.
Yeah.
Here is the living room.
Oh, nice. Holy shit, Billy, that's pretty big.
It's huge. Here's the backsplash, Joe, I was telling you about that I did.
Oh, yeah. Nice job, dude.
The bathroom, and then here's the side.
Oh, that looks freaking awesome. So how did you end up mounting it, Bill? Can't hear you.
That's because his mic is still in the living room. He's got this really fucking shitty setup for his mic.
Yeah, I screwed it into the wall. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So how did you end up mounting that to the ceiling?
I screwed it into the wall. Into the ceiling.
Yeah, all right. That's what I remember. That's what I said. Yeah.
That's what you said. I used cement screws.
Tapcon screws?
What do you say?
The blue Tapcons?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Why'd you use those?
Because it was cement.
The ceiling's concrete?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense in a commercial building, I guess. Yeah.
Dude, it broke the Tapcons.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have the exact right hole and there's still a little bit of dust in the hole, you'll drive those in and they'll snap right off.
I cleaned out the hole. I had a little things that you used to. I had the exact hole that I needed, and the screw gun. I had the exact bit and everything, and it broke the fucking screw. So I just said good enough. And then I also double-sided.
Hey, he can't good enough as it lands on his head tomorrow night.
It's secure. I double-sided taped the center and screwed the edges. So there's about 5 screws in the edges.
Oh, I ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. No. And there's still no AC in here, which sucks. They were supposed to have central AC. They didn't fix it.
Oh, shit. That's not a good time to have that not working.
And the recessed lights behind me, see those one above my thumb? And
yeah, they probably give off heat like crazy.
Those don't give out. Those don't turn on. So I told them all these problems, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it." They haven't been there since I moved in. So I bought 2 AC units, and they're like, "Oh, you can't have AC, and you also screwed something in the ceiling, which you're not allowed to do." And I said, "Well, you guys haven't fixed my AC unit, so I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do right now."
Yeah, I mean it's been almost 100 degrees out every day.
Yeah, so fuck them. and I'm on the 6th floor, the last floor.
Yeah. 100 degrees and humid. Yeah, I don't need AC. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I
all
told
that hot air is going straight to your room.
literally,
Yeah.
right by the stairwell. And so I said, "Fuck it, I paid money for the AC units. I don't give a fuck about your ceilings."
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not going to be a problem until when you have to move out.
Well, I have no security deposit anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, really? Okay.
No security deposit.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You're all good to go then, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't think I'm leaving here anytime soon. I went to the pool today, very nice, because I had no work. So I just swam around the pool, went to the gym a little bit, and putzed around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like a great sized place though for the two of you. It looks awesome.
It's huge. I mean, Joe, you saw my last place. It's completely different.
Yeah. Well, I'll come over and check it out one day.
Yeah, dude, come by whenever. I'm here. I sold my first insurance policy, and then I sold 3 more.
Nice.
And then I'm going on plan August 2nd. So I have like 3 lined up for August 2nd, which I'm excited about.
So what type of insurance did you sell?
The first one I sold some dealership guy. He was like a salesman there. I sold him his auto policy. I saved him. Like I went from like $2,000 to like $1,500. So I saved him like $500 a month.
Cool.
And he was so excited that he told like 4 other customers who came in. They all bought insurance policies from me. And then the next guy I sold was the next big sell that I got was home, auto, umbrella, and life, all from one guy.
You know what? Word of mouth is going to get you most of your business.
Exactly. So like literally every person I've ever told, like every person I've done business with, I was like, hey man, I only make sale. Like the only way it helps me is if you tell people. So tell everyone, and I can do my best.
Yep.
So. And then the next, I got 3 lined up for when I go on plan because I don't make commission off these sales. They got to go to other salespeople.
Until you're there a certain amount of time, right?
Yep. So on plan is August, and I have 3 lined up, so I'm stoked.
Nice.
Those holes will patch easily. Yeah, just a little bit of putty in there will be good. Yeah, I mean, I like the new place. It's weird. It's very luxurious, which I'm not used to. I'm used to fighting over parking. I'm used to screaming at my neighbors. So.
Hey, man. Treat yourself.
Yeah. I actually, when I moved in, I was in like such a bad mood just because like moving's never fun. And we left like some boxes out in the hallway, just like right outside our door. And we get a knock on the door, and it's the neighbors next to us or like across from us, and they go, "You know that there's no trash pickup, right?" And I go, "Yeah, of course I know that there's no trash pickup." They go, "So you're gonna have to move those boxes." I go, "Of course I fucking know that there's no trash pickup. I'm gonna move the boxes. I just moved in. Give me a few minutes." And the lady goes, "You don't need to snap at me." I go, "You're coming over here with cigarette fucking earrings. I'm allowed to snap at whoever I want." And my girlfriend's like, "Terrible first impression, Bill." I mean, my wife's like, "Terrible first impression, Bill." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I don't give a fuck at this point."
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So
what else is going on? Anything good?
Nothing. I'm gonna go out for lunch with a customer tomorrow, and then that's it.
Hey, man. Maybe he's a watch guy.
Well, that's what got us talking.
Nice. Dude, there's something about like when you find the opportunity, if it ever arises, and you just both happen to be watch people, it's a great way to connect, you know?
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
I was in Demoulas the other day doing food shopping, and I had a Invicta Gladiator on. That's a big Mo Digger watch. This guy comes running up to me. He goes, "Is that an Invicta?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Yeah." So the guy must have followed me around the store for like a half hour talking to me about watches. I'm like, guys, I just want to get my shopping done. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, to your point, Joe, it does get kind of annoying sometimes because you're like, all right, dude, like I like watches, but like let me enjoy my watches in peace, man.
Yeah. I didn't mind talking to him, but he just like kept stopping me. I'm like, I'm trying to get my shopping done and get the hell out of here.
Yep.
You know?
I saw someone wearing a Boulder. You ever seen Boulder watches?
I've not seen one in the flesh, but yeah, we can check them out here.
Yeah,
Let me
check
show
it
them.
out because they're very nice. I mean, they're a little micro brand.
Isn't that the one that fucking the time teller shields for?
I don't know. I do know that they're fucking nice. I went to a Boulder convention in England when I was there, and it was just they have a huge fan base. But I saw this guy wearing one at the store the other day, and I said, "Is that a Boulder?" And he goes, "What?" I go, "Your watch." He goes, "Oh yeah, I've never had someone compliment on it."
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, looks like a nice watch right there.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I went to a meetup, like a meet and greet of Boulder fanatics. There was only like 10 people, but man, they went hard for their Boulder.
So are these made over in England, you're saying?
Yeah, this was a meetup in England. It was just like when I was in England, the guy I was with was like, "Hey, we're going to this watch event." I said, "Great," and it was a Boulder watch event.
No, I mean they're made in England, Bill.
Oh, I have no fucking clue where they're Chinese. The guy who owns its name's like Teng Pang or something like that.
Okay.
I might be really butchering his name, and I might be really racist because his main name might not be that, but it's something along those lines.
I got you.
They don't have an address.
From the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that sounds about right. Let's see what their contact us is.
We'll just type in who is the owner of Boulder watches. It will come up.
Long.
Leon.
Yeah, Long was actually my college nickname.
Oh man! Don't flatter yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
He's Singaporean or whatever you want to call him.
Singaporean.
The Voyage is the one I like the most, but they do look like solid ass watches.
They really are solid.
That's sexy.
That's nice looking, huh?
Oh god, look at that! Look at how wet that is. Oh god, that's so fucking wet.
Making you wet, right?
Yeah.
I like the DNA.
The DNA, like, you're talking about the watch itself?
With the
What's the average cost on them, Billy?
I think like $600-700. I don't think
the one we just looked at, the wet one, that's $445. This one's going for $700.
Yeah, they're not too crazy.
Ooh, the Black Dragon. Ooh.
If you want a discount, I know a guy. I know Ling Long.
Long.
He's got a guy. He got a guy.
Do you really have a connection for that?
I really do. This guy, the guy that I went to England to meet, is like Leon's best contact over in London.
Yeah.
So he said,
see if you can send me one of these. I'll send you some feet pics.
Some feet pics for one of those.
Yeah.
All right. Let me reach out to him. Where's my phone? Oh, it's over here.
You know, there is a brand that have been blowing my inbox up like almost on a weekly basis. Welly Merc.
Oh yeah, dude, I get them too.
Yeah.
The green one, they want me to pay what 60% of it?
No, they've just been trying to send shit to me, and I'm like, okay, dude, chill.
Let me hit up my guy.
Diving series. I don't know, like they seem kind of scammy.
They are.
I gotta grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hey, actually, my wife and kids just came back home, so I'm a tune out here.
All right, brother.
And,
you know what? Who's been hitting me up on the Instagram all the time?
Who?
Hello, we have so many rep watches. Every fucking day. I get at least 5 of them. I just want to punch them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just bot accounts that like scour the internet for new watch channels.
So frustrating. Yeah, Welly Mark hit me up too, and I like the green one, to be honest with you. It's a sharp looking watch, but
dude, I mean, their fucking website doesn't even work. Hurry the fuck up! Come on.
It's definitely a scam.
What is my internet? What is my internet speed right now? No, I got good. I got fast internet right now.
Yeah.
So their website just sucks.
Terrible. What do you
How did you
expect?
check your internet speed? I don't know how to do that.
I mean, I would rock this.
Yeah?
I just don't know how I feel about responding to a weird.
You get it in your email or do you get it in your Instagram?
Hold on. Want to say hi?
What's up, wise guy?
Huh? To them. You want to say hi? Okay. All right. I got to pretend to be a good dad, so I'll catch you guys later.
All right, go pretend.
All right, man. Take it easy. Yep.
So it's just me and you now, Whip.
Oh, you gotta leave?
He left. What was I gonna say? So what's next for you? Now that you go to Hamilton, have you noticed the difference between a Hamilton and an Invicta?
If I take it the same size Invicta and wear that or wear the Hamilton, I don't really see a difference, to be honest with you.
Really? All right, we got a game for you, all right?
I mean, to me, Billy, a watch tells time. A watch is a watch. I mean, maybe the finishing's a little bit better, but not a whole hell of a lot.
Well, what about the history behind it? What about the
Well, I mean, and I know Hamilton has a lot of history, but so does Invicta. They go way back to the 1800s.
Yeah, but not as much like, that Hamilton, like just look up their history. They've done more for the watch community than
Hamilton's got more military history than Invicta ever would, but
yeah.
you know.
All right, we got a quick game for you, all right? This is easy.
All right.
Believe it or not, what watch brand is third at making the most money per year?
Third at making the most money. Invicta.
Apple.
Okay.
Apple watches. Believe it or not.
Invicta's not even on the list. Okay.
What celebrity has the most expensive watch?
Sylvester Stallone? I don't know.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
$23.7 million.
Holy shit, what's it, all diamonds?
Yep, the whole thing is diamonds.
Wow.
Cardigan B. Cardigan B, I like that. I like that, dude. That's
Cardi B?
Cardigan B. What watch was found in a couch?
I don't know.
A Rolex Paul Newman sold for they got a $25 couch at a thrift store.
Oh, I think I heard this story. Yeah.
$250K watch
Wasn't
inside.
that fairly recently too?
I don't know how long ago. I don't. But
Well, maybe it was you that was saying it. I don't know.
What company
Which company
offers
was-
free watch to POWs?
Timex.
Timex. Rolex.
Really?
During the World War II, British Air Force used Rolexes so much that just off their word, Rolex would replace their watches for free because the Nazis were stealing them in POW camps.
Wow.
What watch is mentioned the most in music?
Music. I don't know, Bill.
AP.
AP?
Yep. What watch is the 10th most popular watch in the world?
10th most popular. Tudor?
So close. Tag Heuer. And then my new apartment. So what do you think about this? Let me show you real quick. Crazy man, huh?
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane, huh?
I couldn't believe it when they were putting it on the news last weekend. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, like, I was moving, and I was like, no, my girlfriend goes, Trump just got shot. I go, fucking no way, huh?
Yeah.
Craziness. Did Microsoft going down affect you today at all, or no?
No, not at all. It affected some people in my office, but not what I had to do.
My day was, I had the day off.
Yeah, all the programs that I used for my job was still working.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, I think I'm gonna cut this stream. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go sleep. I maybe slept 7 hours the entire week. So
Sounds like a plan, man.
I'm gonna catch up on some sleep. I'll see you later, Joe. Joe, you gotta come by in the new place. Check it out. We'll go swimming.
Yeah, I will.
We'll have a drink at the bar here. There's a little tea station over here, and we'll chill. All right, in the movie theater.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll see you later, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Bill. I'm not a watch snob. Feel free to follow, like, subscribe, and enjoy.
Have a good night, guys.